Okay, I wanted to show you the last part of the climb. I'm right here in the back, and we're getting right up to the top. And you can see how very steep this is now. I'm trying to keep the camera straight as I hike. Let's see if I can get us near the top. All the scouts are up ahead. The Civil Air Patrol. All right, it's getting hard here. I'm trying to keep the camera still. All right, we're breaking through, and there we are. We made it. I think everybody's gonna take a break here. Everybody's getting out their water. It is exhausting. Back it up a little. I'm gonna keep a couple pictures up this way. Seen some animals up here, some deer. Again, today we saw some beaver, some toads, which are right up on top of it. And just take a panoramic view. We're heading toward the road. All right, everybody. Talk to you at the campsite. Hey, everybody. We're back to the last part of the trail. It's getting a little tough here, and if you can see, I'm panning up. See this last incline. It's pretty tight. So this will probably be the last view we do on the trail. And I'll probably pick it up later when we get to the top or get back to the campsite. I'll just stay on this for a bit. I'm in the back so you can see the steepness of it all. That's quite a hike. I'm just going to pan here back up the hill. I know you can't maybe appreciate as much from the view. That's quite an incline. All right, I'll show you the road before we head up. Okay, I'll catch up with everybody later. Hey everybody, it's the end of the day. We're back at camp. They got a fire going. And over here, they're starting to cook dinner. Everybody's got their tents set up. There's Joey. There's Alex. Wait, there's Alex. Alex is trying to, there he is. Now I got, there's everybody. We've got a great fire going in the fire pit. So they're gonna be cooking here in a little while. But I wanted to show you how we ended the day. It's a nice little campsite, Thompson's Lake. It was quite a mountain though. We really had a really unbelievable hike we had to make. You can see everybody's still doing some stuff. Some people are taking down their kayaks. I don't know if we're gonna get out on the lake though. Oh, go ahead, I'm sorry, I'm just documenting for some folks. All right. Okay, everybody, I'll take some shots in the morning and everybody have a good night. Okay, we're at a peak right now. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, which is still trying to pick up a signal. And you can see the gentlemen here from the Civil Air Patrol, they've got their radios out. And what they're doing is trying to catch the signal from the tower. If they get that signal, we can locate where we are on the map. It's a little bit tricky. And we've got to still climb. We've been climbing here for quite some time and we're far from the top of the mountain. Just gonna take a moment. I just wanted to film everybody because it's the first open field we've been in. If I go back up that way, you can see some of the parents. Trying to stay out of it. This is something the scouts have to do for themselves. They're doing this entirely on their own. They have some guidance from some of the older scouts and from the Civil Air Patrol. I'll just try to focus in on them a little bit before we start hiking again. Everybody's drinking water. Even though it's a cold day, you still got to drink a lot of water when you're hiking. All right, I'll break there and I'll pick it up as we go further up the trail. Okay, we're pulling out now, so we're going to start following the guys up the trail. I'll let these other guys here go ahead of us. We've got the parents. The Civil Air Patrol is leading this out. So part of this is a simulation that if there was a search and rescue. So we're going to head up the trail here. This is going to be a pretty steep climb today, so I'm going to film for a while and I'll take a picture when we get more to the top. Some of these climbs can be quite challenging. Again, today the cooler weather is playing in our favor. Trying to get a picture of all the kids up ahead. You can see the woods. As I said, we're really the tail end of spring and the beginning of summer. It's really pretty up here. I actually feel a little winded already. Let's see out over the trail. I think I'll do is I'll cut it here and I'll take some more views when we get nearer to the top. Talk to you then. Hey everybody, we're back up on top. I wanted to take a view of this. We're crossing over a river. There's an old wooden bridge here. I'm gonna try to walk up. The trail here is a little rough, so it does get kind of hard to film. A bit winded from that climb. All right, so look at this bridge that goes across the river. I'm just going to take a peek up the river. It's more of a mountain stream. You can see down there evidence of a lot of beavers. Look at this bridge, a little rickety. We're heading across it. Oh, it's shaking pretty good. It's seen better days. No, that's what we were just saying. It's getting a little shaky.
2011.
Oh yeah. And again, look at all the stones. 18th century. Somebody did some work here. Oh yeah, a lot of beavers.
It's still alive? That's amazing.
You can see right here, a very determined beaver is trying to take down this tree. You can see it, but there's a lot here. The water is kind of low. And what there's over here to the right is 18th century stone wall. I'm just gonna try to film it here a little bit for you. I'm trying to get back on the trail here. So what happened was in the 1700s, a lot of European settlers would have moved here to the Catskills, which was a very famous time. And one of the things they trapped was beavers. The very thing you see trying to cut down that tree was one of the things that they wanted. The beavers, they used the beaver fur to make felt for hats and sent it back to Europe. So we're really pretty deep into the mountains now. I'm gonna try to film over here to the right. It's very pretty in here. A lot of overcast. But one of the things we found back there was, you could see, was an old wall. Because as they farmed, they dug up the stones and built those walls. That could have taken a lifetime to build that wall and farm this land. But of course you can see by the trees, whoever built that is long gone, because these trees have grown in, and some of these trees are 200 years old. But the stones remain. We still move on. It's a little hard to hear me with the wind, I know. We're still pushing in. You can see everybody up here taking a water break, I think. Eating some snacks. For safety, everybody's wearing the orange vests because it's very easy to get lost here in these woods. There you go. There's a couple of people working. I'm just going to pan here to the right. Again, back toward that stream. And you can see the hills we're coming up. There's the trail we've come up. Now, if I go back this way, I don't want to go too fast. I don't want you to miss anything. We're going up. See, we're still going up. And I'm trying to give you an idea of the incline here. It's pretty steep. If you can see how people are starting to go up in the air. The young fella's heading right up the mountain pretty quick. He's leading the way. Myself and the other parents are in the back. We're letting the kids use their compass and their GPSs and stuff. Oh, we just had somebody fall. They're heading up the hill. Trying to keep everybody together. It's easy to lose people in these woods, even with these orange vests, these reflective vests. All right, I got to start hiking again. I'll sign on again later. Hey everybody, I'm going to try to zoom in. They've paused. I'm trying to use the radio connecting to the other group. So we've been hiking for a bit since my last video. We're at a resting area, and we're just, you can see they're using the map, trying to figure out where we are. But the key here is these radios they use can actually help us locate where we are on the map, because they can actually pick up a beacon, a signal, and see where we are. I'm going to try to move around. I'm trying not to bother the kids because they're working so hard. But I'm going to try to zoom in a little more. There's Joey and his friends. I don't know if you can hear it, but you can actually hear the radio clicking away. It's like a little Morse code. So now we're going to start to work our way back. I think we're going back down. I'm going to overshot. Okay, I've got to get back on the trail, and I'll pick up the view a little later. Talk to everybody then.